Yeah, good morning, you sexy mama jammers on YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my life. I appreciate you following the journey. Thank you so much for being here. Today is now, whatever today is. What is today? Man, I'm lost. Wednesday. Is it April 1st? Is it April 1st? It sure is. New month begins. What color are we going to use for the date this month? April. Purple. Let's do purple. Or fuchsia. Pink. I don't know. We're now leaving the Loves. It is 7 o'clock. No, it's not. I just lied to you. It's 7:30. 2 hours away from our shipper. We'll be there 9:30, 10, somewhere in that window, depending on things throughout the way. I did get a splash of fuel last night, like I said, but I didn't clean my freaking glass. So I just had to go through the fuel out to clean my windshield. So now we head west for 150 miles. But I did church last night. I went to the shop, and I did in court. I did. Jesus Christ. The red onion grill right there. Someone said walk over there and try it out, and I thought about it last night, and I was like, I'm too tired, didn't care. So then I thought about for breakfast, but you know what? I didn't get up in time to go deal with that, so I'll eat later. And I'm not too hungry right now anyway. Anyhow, I did indeed activate that sexy Mama Jamma t-shirt in the shop. Right here it is. Boop. I will link it specifically. I don't need to. It's on my. I'll make it easy for you to find. If you want to pick up a sexy Mama Jamma shirt, I got shirts and stickers activated there. So on that design. So if you want to pick one up, hey man, let's help pay out Big Blue. Hats and t-shirts for the win. I only need about a combined 23,000 something or other. I'm gonna figure out what that number is. I'm gonna start taking a tally. I'm gonna start taking a tally. I gotta look at the back end metrics just to see exactly how much I do earn. Cause I got everything. When I first started this shop, I made sure if it was lows, because they wanted me to sell a T-shirt for $30 fucking. No, I'm not selling a T-shirt for $30. That's crazy. We're not one of these lightweight ones anyway. Now, a premium that's better, much better quality, I can see that. But not, that's why I did test orders first, right? So I can see, so I can feel and see the quality myself. $20 for the t-shirts, that's a good fucking deal. It's a lightweight t-shirt. It's true to size, it doesn't shrink. And it's cotton or whatever it was. Cotton poly mix or something. That's a $20 shirt. But that's not a $30 shirt. Yeah, some of them are, but anyway. Whatever, anyhow, let's pay Big Blue off. Let's get Big Blue paid off by the end of 2026. That'd be freaking crazy, because the balloon payment does come up February. Next February is when the balloon payment's due, unless I decide to go a fourth year to knock it down to 20. That's probably the most likely. And I think my buddy Gina and Nate, I said, hey, aren't you in the halfway term? I saw the comment like notification. When I clicked on it to go read it and reply to you, it wasn't on the page. So I don't know what happened to that comment. Maybe you, Gina, or Nate, whichever one of you commented that, maybe you removed it or remembered I said something in the past why I didn't do that or why I'm not doing that. I don't know, but I can't find it to reply to it. But the reason I haven't taken my truck to finance it, here's why. A buddy of mine did that around his almost 2-year mark on a 2020. And he's still paying for it. Because it's a requirement, you know. I mean, and nothing wrong. It's a lower payment, of course, so it doesn't hurt that much. But he had other priorities he had to deal with in life to make. He had to. It worked out for him. I don't want to pay for this truck no more than 4 years max, and I want to own the damn thing. I want the title. That's my now. If I could somehow make or explode this year, I would love to have the title at the end of year 3. That would be a freaking amazing. But I ain't that popular, and I ain't that funny, and I ain't that cute when it comes. Like, I ain't a big titty chick. So that ain't gonna happen. I'm not saying I ain't got some nice old man boobs, but I ain't a big titty chick, you hear me? So I ain't gonna grow like that. It's just reality. Self-aware man. I'm a self-aware man, okay? But unless something happens and I blow the hell up, and I make a buku money, I'm gonna have to go a 4th year, because I'm not gonna go bank financed. But you know what? Maybe I can work a partnership out with somebody. Maybe, you know what would be a dream? I don't know about a dream, but you know what would be cool? Is, I want my own driving. I would love to be able to work out some sort of partnership, some sort of, to where I can get have my own van, have my own trailer. Oh, that'd be great. I like to have my own driving. I don't mind lives. I mostly do lives anyway, because when you find a good trailer, you pretty much do lives more than anything, because you want to keep a good trailer. Because what if I swapped trailers out 3 times in a row now? Every time I got a new trailer, I had to do something to it. Once you get it fixed, once you get it right, you just want to keep it. Oh well. I've done this opening intro is what, Sam, 6 minutes long. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I appreciate all the support. We're heading west. We got 150 miles to get to where we got to get. 82 miles to our exit. Yeah. Huh? I'm so confused. Let's get over here, pick up this load of ACs, and head north to Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
Right, we're just about 2 miles from this joint. New traffic pattern, they say. Use extreme caution. Now, I read these notes this morning. I'm going to find this particular area and this thing again. Flatbed steps followed, check arrows, flatbed lane, stay on the left side, allowing trucks to pass on the right. Do not go past the gate. Something about a red star. Stop at red star. I guess we'll figure out what the red star means when we get there. Windy, tidy. Tidy, real tidy, real tidy. Alright, no traffic coming. Let's use the road. Use the lane. There we go. We don't want to smack our tandems on a daggone construction wall, that's for sure. Alright. Carla. Well, I feel like I'm saying that weird. I know I'm not. Carla. Carla Lane. Well, we want to turn left on, and then it looks like we got to turn left off of Carla Lane onto Aberdeen Loop. Now, we're in Panama City. We're not in Panama City Beach. We're not that close to the coast. I was kind of hoping to get a glimpse of the resort and all that good stuff, you know. Remember the first time coming down to the Panama City Beach? You know, we used to vacation here. Seashells Resorts, schooners, I'm telling you. Anyway, I remember thinking, going through Panama City, I was like, this place looks all run down and beat up and just crap. You can just kind of tell the Panama City itself is like probably not a great place to live. Panama City Beach, on the other hand, different story. Now, and the resort that I stayed in, those were all condos owned by somebody that choose to rent them out when they're not there. Now, I remember the last time I was there, they had big signs that you can buy them condos in the 300s to 400s, you know? I'm like, shit, I'd get one of those. I'd live there. Great, be nice. One I used to stay in had a nice little walk-in shower. Like, kind of reminds you like something like the grotto or something, right? I know the grotto is like a waterfall, or not a waterfall, but a hot tub, pool, all that good stuff. Carla Lane, right here. Commerce Park. This is the truck entrance. Lynn Haven Commerce Park. Well, I didn't know that, but trains apparently back here in the Lynn Haven Commerce Park. And of course, when I stop, there's a line of traffic coming when I got to make my turn. Alright, here we go. Let's bust this left. And according to the map, that's the building straight ahead. That's the train. That's the property. We gotta go left and go around the bend to get to the entrance. Of course, there wants to be a truck just blocking half the lane. People just stop where they want to stop, man. I don't care if you are whatever you are, May County something or other. Shipping, receiving, no, I want to go to the right, shipping. If they got signs there, because Trickle Pass said go left. So this next sign says shipping, go left, okay? Good job with the signs, guys. Good job with the signs. It's telling me to stop. I don't know why it would tell us to stop right there. Come on now. That's a dumbass stop. The curber, yeah, whatever. Main office deliveries, Cheryl Williams, Train West 2. I'm looking for more train signs, y'all. Train West 1. Now, this dealer did say they deal with a lot of flatbed mostly. Train West 17. Went from 2-1 to 17. Good job. Train Lynn Heaven shipment. West 16. Throw the window down. So do the signs just make us go all the way around the opposite way from the building? Is that what happened here? Shipping office, back to the fuck? Okay. I didn't see it. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna figure this out. I want to ask y'all a favor. If I have motivated you or influenced you in any way to move forward in your trucking life, whether it be getting a new truck or coming to Mercer, please use my referral information. This is my SFI representative. Tell her Larry Walker asked you to call her. And of course, on the Mercer application, just tell them either my name or my unit number, 24775. That's got to be done before any phone calls have been made. It's got to be done on the very first phone call for the referral bonus account. I appreciate you. We just reconnected to our trailer. We just put the address for our first stop in Grove City, Ohio, and Trucker Path is calculating. We got to go back to the other side of the building and get our paperwork. All right, so I just contacted both receivers, the Pitt, Ohio, and Grove City, Ohio, which is Columbus, basically, and then the Saya LTL Freight in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. That's like 300 some miles away, 5-6 hours. So I was calling them to find out what their shipping hours are, because I would love to be able to just drop them both tomorrow. That'd be great, because by the time I'll park tonight, I'll have about 500 miles out. I'll put me 3 and 3 out, and I get another 500 miles to get there probably. Anyway, if Saya was open until late tomorrow evening, I'd attempt that. But, however, both locations stop receiving, or both locations, the same hours of receiving is between like 11 and 4. So I'll get to, actually, no, Pitt, Ohio and Columbus or Grove City is noon to 4. So I don't have to be in a big hurry in the morning to rush there, because I can't rush to the next one. So today's going to be my chunk of mileage day to get knocked off. So noon and 4 to both of them. Ah, well. All right, we are about 14 miles before we get back to I-10, which is where that Love's is. And then we stay on this road. Yeah, this is the road I call it 129, but no, it's 231. Take it out to 84 a little bit, and we just it keeps the U.S. highway in us for a while until we get up to Montgomery, Alabama, and then we hit 65 and go north all the way to probably 71 to 65. I think it does. Whatever. Anyhow, this how far we'll get today? Maybe above Nashville. Maybe. Sometimes maybe shit. Sometimes maybe good. Is that how that meme goes? Sometimes maybe shit. Sometimes maybe good. I don't know if you get north of Nashville, you have limited parking. Maybe I stopped before Nashville. Sometimes maybe shit. Sometimes maybe good. I don't know. I gotta look at the mileage, and I'll look at all that stuff when I stop up here. Yeah, my brain, it don't work most of the time. I want to give a shout out to that Shelton flatbed driver who hollered at me at the Loves here, right off I-10 as here. What town I'm in? I don't know what town I'm in, but he hollered at me as he was pulling out. I just pulled up after I got fuel. He's pulling out after he's leaving. See, yo, man, I watched you on YouTube, or I saw a video and you. Regardless, whether you watch still or you've just seen me, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the shout out. Thanks for saying hi. I say it all the time, guys. I didn't catch his name because, like I said, I was walking into the store. He was pulling out. But shout out to you, Mr. Shelton Driver. Thank you so much for speaking. I appreciate it. Hey, if y'all see me out here, even if we're just in passing, just say, hey. Seeing you on YouTube. That way I know where you're from, you know, or like how you know me. Simple as that. Brief interaction. If it had been longer, he'd got a pack of stickers, same thing, right? Anyway, I did go ahead and get 50 gallons of fuel here. And I got McDonald's. 2 double cheeseburgers and a medium fry, and I got Monsters, of course. You know me. Anyhow, I'm going to eat lunch, and head north. It is now 1:08 in the p.m. All right, lunch is over. Just got finished watching KO's video too, and he's doing some type of coils, rolls or something up to Kentucky before he gets to Matt's. Well, I guess we don't know if he got to Matt's or not because he hasn't had that video yet. The title was, "Am I making it to Matt's?" Apparently, I'm gonna assume he does because he's like, "I'm an hour away after I clear." So, anyhow, let's hit the road. And I did look. We're almost 500 miles away from Nashville, so we'll wind up stopping south of Nashville. Somewhere between Birmingham and Nashville. That's probably a pretty big strong stretch of road. I don't know. We're just going to go up 65, and we'll stop whenever the hell we stop. All right? Does it sound good to you? I went through the comments there over yesterday's video asking if you see too many ads on my videos. So like I said, YouTube places all that stuff automatically. There's a couple of you that say there's every few minutes, or it's just overwhelming, or there's like so many of them. But most people is like, it's not that bad. So if it's not that bad, that's the majority. I don't see no point in just going in there and manually doing it. I would have to. So I can't do that stuff until after the video is fully uploaded and processed. And as you know, a lot of times it's not even processed till about noon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock. I'd have to pull over specifically to go in there and timestamp those things. But this is an issue that we'll keep an eye on. And if I start hearing, you know, like a lot of things about it, then I'll go that extra route. But as of right now, I just don't see that it's needed, judging by the feedback. But also, I noticed some comment, because every time we get a comment, not every time, it's supposed to be every time, because I got notifications turned on specifically for that. Let's get that little label up the top of your phone saying YouTube got a message, and then I go click on it, and it goes to the video and to that comment on that video, and I can reply from it. But here the past couple of days, I click on it and I go to that video. That damn comment's not to be found. I don't know why. So this is like 3 days in a row that I've noticed that. So I'm about to go in to YouTube settings, see if something changed, see if YouTube AI is doing something that I'm not aware of, see if it's blocking comments. Some of which I won't care about blocking comments, because that means I ain't got to block you, because whatever. Because you ain't got no balls, you're an internet tough guy, and you think you fucking funny, but you're just a piece of shit. That's all you are. But I get to preview that before, but when I go to reply to it, it's not on the video. I don't know where it's at. So I'm going to go on I can't find that stuff on the, it's not in the app. You have to go to your freaking, on the computer, on the desktop version to see all that stuff in YouTube Studio. So I'll look into that as well. And then we'll see what happens. But we are in Montgomery, Alabama now. We're getting ready. We're 4 miles from 5.4 miles. Once we make this left 5.4 miles, we are on 65 north. Finally on the interstate. But it's 4:15. So maybe by the time we get to Birmingham, and I don't know off the top of my head how many miles it is between Montgomery and Birmingham. I just don't know. Could be 100, could be a couple hundred. I don't know. But we'll have to go through Montgomery this time of day. Maybe by the time we get to Birmingham, it won't be as bad. And then we get north of that, we should be good. So, gotta make a left, gotta make a left, gotta make a left. Double left, double left, double left on both directions. Keep my tail end on my side of the perforated lines. Copy that. Alright. Well, it's 5:36 in the p.m. We're just on the outskirts of Birmingham. We're actually still in Hoover. And we got this backed up traffic. We just hit it at the mile marker 247. We have decided we're going to stop at the Tennessee and truck stop again. See what the new paid area looks like. If it's all paid or just a section of it paid, I don't know what their plan was. I just know the last time I was there was some work being done. And when I went to sleep one night, it looked one way. I woke up the next morning before I left, it looked another way. So we're going to go find out tonight whether it's going to be an entirely paid lot or there's still going to be some free spots out there for us wee little truck drivers. But we got 140 miles before we get there. But we got to get through Birmingham because I'm not going to have enough time to even tackle Nashville tonight. It's 2:31 going through all those towns coming out of Panama City. I keep wanting to see Pensacola. Going through all those towns up 2:31, man. There's a lot of slowdown through there. Middle of the afternoon, pretty busy. Heavy traffic. Lost some time for sure. But let's get through this mess. It says, Trucker Pass says it's just a 3-minute delay right now. Who knows what's this? I don't know. They probably got the split up here. 65 and what? Whatever that bypass is. I don't show where I got to do anything, but usually anytime there's an interstate intersection or a break off or whatever, this is a mess because everybody wants to wait to the last damn second before they got to get into the lane they need to be in because they're more important than everybody else. We all think that. We all feel that. But at the same damn time, that is what causes shit like this. Facts. But none of us care. Not even me. But we're the cause of it. So I'm going through Decatur right now, and I just crossed the Tennessee River. I was looking at it. It's just as big as Mississippi. Why isn't the Tennessee River as well known as the Mississippi? You got something wrong with Tennessee? You rat bastards? I don't know. I'm out of the Mississippi's got, Gateway to the West or some crap like that. I don't really know. It was just a thought. We got a river going through Charleston, West Virginia. It's called the Kanawha River. Nowhere near as big as those two. But why isn't the Kanawha River more known? Huh? Answer that. We are, I'm guessing, roughly 20 miles from the state line to cross over to Tennessee. Well, no, we're not. We are 28 miles from the state line. Why do I know that? Because we're 50 miles to go to our exit, and we're going to exit 22. So we got 28 miles to get to the state line, and then we're going to go to the Tennessee and see if it's fully paid lot or not. Heard there's a really good restaurant. I wonder if they got a buffet. If they do have a buffet, I'm probably going to go in there and grab something. I don't know. Maybe get something to go. And I'm leaving an hour on the table. Like I said, I don't want to deal with Nashville, because I think I wouldn't have time for that. But being this time of evenings, I'd probably get there about 7:30. It might be okay, but at the same time, I got some things that I want to do personally as well. So I'm going to leave an hour on the table. So we'll have 6 hours to get there to our first stop tomorrow. As long as we're there before 4, we're good. But I also got to keep in mind the hour that I'm losing from Central to East Coast. So I got to set my alarm accordingly. But again, as long as we're there before 4, we're good. And then we'll go a couple hours towards Carlisle, stop and deliver that Friday. Again, between like noon and 4. And that'll still give us plenty enough time after delivery there to find a place to park. Probably that Petro in Carlisle, depending on where the next load is in Carlisle. I guess it don't matter. It's in Carlisle, so probably start with that Petro and hang out there for the week for the 34, and then Sunday pick up our next one and go over to Ohio. And then, who knows? We don't know yet. We haven't booked anything. But we're almost at the Tennessee in 46 minutes, roughly. All right, we just crossed into Tennessee, and this way station is open. So we got to go in and say hi. How you doing? Just hope they're not bored. I don't think I've actually ever been through this way station, to be honest. I'm very, very light. You don't need to talk to me. Just let me go. I'm 17 miles from the Tennessean. Thank you. Is this a thank you, or is it something else? Okay, yeah. We get to thank you. We get to thank them. Right? Yeah, this is okay. All right, cool. All right. I'm not waving at you. The hell with you. Jay says don't wave at you, so I ain't waving at you. All right, off we go. All right, well, right there in front of you, that's Tennessean. That's right. Moment of truth. Has it went to a fully paid lot? After the remodel, or the parking lot remodel anyway. That's the truck exit. Trucks enter here. Oh, I didn't notice the old vehicles right there in the front. Alright, well, those are a lot of charging stations. Let's see what's going on here. So when I got here the last time, this whole right side was wide open. We had to go, this left side was blocked. We had to go to the right. I had to go to the right to park. Now it's all blocked off. Parking, scales, pumps. This way. There's a gate up. I guess they're getting ready to go. Getting ready to go. Paid. Just haven't got all the way there yet. I'm gonna walk inside, use the restroom. Grab beverages. There's a gate here too, so looks like that whole. But what's all this to the left? I don't know. It's all blocked off. So as of right, there's gates up and there's arms up. They're just not active yet. Maybe I can get some information inside here. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, guys. Appreciate y'all being with me. Thank you so much for riding along, and have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow.